Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. My name is Judith Silande Malisa. I'll tell you about the elaboration of writing for publication. Writing is one of the main skill in language learning that is very important for students to master. In the language learning process, there are 4 skills that must be mastered, namely listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These skills are divided into 2 categories, namely receptive skills, listening and reading, and productive skills, speaking and writing. Usually, learning starts from listening skills, then speaking, reading, and finally writing. This is because writing requires a deeper understanding of vocabulary, grammar, and the ability to compose good sentences in paragraphs. Writing is also considered a high-level thinking process because students do not just copy information, but also have process and convey ideas logically and coherently. In practice, writing consists of several important stages. The initial stage is called pre-writing, where students choose a topic, determine the purpose, and develop the ideas to be written. After that, they begin to compose paragraphs with a good structure, which starts with a topic sentence followed by supporting sentences and closed by a concluding sentence. In addition, the relationship between paragraphs must also be considered so that the writing feels flowing and not disjointed. The general structure of academic writing usually consists of an introduction, body, and conclusion. In the introduction, students should clearly convey the background and formulation of the problem. The body describes the argument or analysis accompanied by evidence, and the conclusion provides a summary and affirmation of the main idea. Besides being used to convey ideas, writing also plays an important role in the academic world through publication activities. Papers published in scientific journals have high value because they can be measure of the quality of research and contribution to development of science. For students, learning to write for publication can form the habit of thinking systematically, honestly, and responsibly. However, writing for publication has its own challenges, such as such as having to follow a certain format, peer review process, and adhere to strict writing ethics, including avoiding plagiarism. Plagiarism is the act of copying someone else's writing or ideas without citing the source, which is considered a serious offense in the academic world. Therefore, it is important for students to learn how to properly cite, reference, and create bibliography. In academic writing, there are various reference systems such as Harvard, APA, Vancouver, and the footnote system. These where their sources of information come from and make writing more trustworthy. In addition, students also need understand how to use direct quotation. Direct quotes must use quotation marks and include that authors and include the author's name and year of publication. Indirect quotation, on the other hand, are paraphrases or summarized in their own words, but they still need to include the source. In this way, students not only avoid plagiarism, but also show them that they really understand the material they read. In addition to the technical aspects of writing, students also need to develop other skills such as sentence variation and vocabulary mastery. Sentences that are repetitive and without variety will make writing boring. Therefore, students need to learn to use compound sentences, complex sentences, and sentences with varied structures, so that the writing feels lively and interesting. Vocabulary mastery is also important, because with the right choice of words, students can convey ideas more accurately and professionally. For example, in presenting problem and solutions, students can use words such as challenge, alternative, recommendation, or approach to make the writing seem more scientific. One example of the application of academic writing is when discussing real issues such as traffic congestion. Students are not only required to explain the problem, but must also be able to offer logical and diverse solutions, such as improvements to public transport, traffic management, or campaigns for the use of environmentally friendly vehicles. And this example shows that writing also trains students to think critically and creatively. With regular practice, reading various sources and and getting feedback from teacher or lectures, students' writing skills will improve. Um, Writing is not a skill that can be mastered instantly, but rather the result of continuous learning process. Um, that's my that's writing in an educational context is not just for completing school or college assignment, but is an important provision for the future. Through writing, students learn to convey ideas and organized manner, appreciate the work of others, and contribute to development of science and society. Therefore, education should pay more attention to the development of honest, structured, and meaningful writing skills. So, school and universities can also support by providing academic integrity training, as well as utilizing tools such as Zotero, Mendeley, or Turnitin to assist students in managing references and ensuring the originality of their writing. By doing so, students will be able to become competent, honest, and prepared writers. Okay, thank you very much. That is my elaboration, writing for publication.